Yes, hello. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. We are featuring week 2 of NMG League Season 12. We have the Tower of Hera bracket for FoxLisk versus matt7898. I am Claire Mouse. Joined with me is the one, the only Chex Human. Take it away, Chex. How's it going?
Hello.
That was my best Pops impression. Her mic isn't working, so we improvised for the intro. Thank you so much,
Excellent.
Pops.
Excellent job. Thank you, Pops, for getting us started. Sans microphone, and thank you for
Yes.
the intro, Clearmouse. So, hello, and welcome to another NMG race. We have Fox versus Matt.
That's right. I will do my best tonight to not call him Max, since you're here. It will be Matt. Matt with a T. 2 T's. Like these down.
I forgot about that tradition, that NMG League tradition.
Yes. Yeah, for those of you who may not be aware, I think back, I don't remember which season it was, back sometime, I was commentating with Chex for Matt, and, well, Chex's cat is named Max, and for some reason, I just kept saying, like, Max was doing this, Max was doing that, and then at some point, Malmo in chat, she was like, that's not Max, that's Matt, and I was like, oh, well, they kind of look similar. Like, I bet if you actually gave your cat a controller, Chex, he would be able to put up like a sub 6 escape time.
Yeah, of course. He's the best cat runner of
Right.
A Link to the Past.
Yeah. Although I did hear that maybe cats don't have opposable thumbs, right? Maybe like
No.
like is it like the deep what yeah, I guess maybe like the D-pad.
He can play with his whiskers.
Oh, okay, perfect.
And so as great a job as we did starting the commentary tonight, we have a peek behind the scenes between the race between Fox and Matt as they enter Escape. Matt, I hate to say it, the VOD had to be started manually. I don't know if this is a normal thing, but basically Matt shows his previous PB in his layout like many runners do, and we definitely love to see past Matt run as Matt plays his speedrun.
Yeah. The what's affectionately known as Mattception. This is a tradition. I don't know if he intentionally started this or like had this idea when he first really started grinding for the 124. Because and every single time he PB'd, he just took that PB VOD with the past VOD, and now we're like 7 PBs in, and it's actually really cool to see. One like kind of one of those like infinity mirrors if you go into like a carnival or something. So it is really cool to see the progress. That just means that maybe like current Matt, right, has now. But the good news is that if he beats like the most previous Matt, he is guaranteed to beat all the other previous Matts, right? So it's kind of like a transitivity thing.
Oh my gosh!
So he really does have to beat like one Matt.
About... Say it again.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that. So you only have to really beat one Matt, right?
Oh,
like because
true.
like you just beat the right Mats. If you beat like one of those like middle Mats, I don't know, man. Like your results might be quite more questionable.
Yeah, that's the tragic thing about your personal best is once you beat it, it's no longer your personal best. So, I was very surprised that Fox let go of his sword in the green guard room. I'm not sure how that happened. Because usually you just walk up and let go of the spin, but for some reason, the sword just was not charged enough. So I would be curious to see why that occurred.
Okay, maybe it was unforced, just something on accident. And this is about the time when Escape usually is again it's a very, let's say, like predictable split. There's not much you can do on your own accord to influence like speeding things up. There's obviously tech, don't get me wrong. It's just like the amount of equipment that you have, right? Your D-pad and your boomerang and your sword is really kind of limited to like some very minor, some very strategic locations. Everything else is just kind of, yeah.
That's why we talk about clean movement in escape and clean door entry, because we're not really watching Link do minor glitches or interesting dashes.
Yeah, yes,
it's
yes. It would
it's
be.
or Y items or menuing or anything. That comes later.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we did pick up our one and only Y item, which is of course the boomerang, which we will actually get a good amount of mileage out of. Like even well, certainly in the escape sequence, because this is our, well, as you said, our only item format to use. So remind me, like, I think boomerang, did you say it was 17 frames to throw? Is that right?
13.
13 frames. Okay, right, 13. Okay, I'm gonna remember that. Versus Sword Slash was, I think, 20 frames.
Sword Slash is a 13 frame animation unless you hit an enemy, which makes it 17.
Okay, perfect.
Because there's a 4
See, this is why you're
frame
here.
delay.
Yes. Okay, yes. So I guess that's what we kind of see. Like a lot of people here, like especially like instead of slashing our sword to try and kill enemies, we're using the boomerang to stun them, so you can get that little extra time frame save.
That's true.
No. Now this one you don't really have much of a choice. Oh no! Fox.
Fox has been at one heart, so we're getting some beeps.
Yeah, we're also he also, oh my gosh. Okay, everything's fine. He's gonna live. I was gonna say, like, he is on the West Coast, but he is nowhere close to Seattle. Matt, what on earth? What happened? Okay.
It's just one of those things where it's like once you're slashing and you're trying to move downward, you might interrupt that downward motion with another slash, which makes you unable to turn.
If you ever, I don't know, met Matt, like, more, like, not necessarily like personally, but maybe like in person, right? Or even stop by a stream or something. He's a super chill guy, like very, even when things are horribly wrong, right? He's as cool as a cucumber, and like,
because there's no reason to be upset.
That there is no reason to be upset. No reason. No, where the heck is my emote? No need to be upset. Okay, no.
Yeah.
There we go.
I said it wrong.
Yeah, no. I also couldn't remember the emote. But yes, yeah. So it's kind of seeing there. I mean, that is sometimes you can see in, like, let's say like rando, when you find something unfortunate at some location that you've last location for 30 minutes, you get a little bit of, like, angry slashes. Not usually you see the like you shouldn't be that angry at escape. I mean, not. I don't know if it was anything to write home about. It wasn't also anything to, let's say, like, reset over, for what it's worth, right? Just kind of a middling escape. Now, Matt,
Sure.
as we've seen also Fox do, pick up Sandcart. Fox had much more reason to pick up Sandcart because we were really on, like, half a heart, 3/4 of a heart. Matt, usually when he leaves escape with, like, mostly full health, especially for PB runs, he doesn't usually pick up Sandcart because I guess, like, he probably thinks he can tough it out for the Eastern split. But when you're so low and you don't have any health buffer, it's a very, very good safety to pick up.
And that health allowed Fox to take a bop from a Octorok, which pushed him through the statue in the way, so that's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, that's actually really cool. You know what else was very fortunate for Fox? That 20 rupee drop on the Popo. Holy frick! That is. We are rolling in the money. You didn't actually roll, but it's very, very. We feel extremely wealthy at this point for Fox. Now, Matt, I mean, he's not any danger, obviously, but we would like to have what, I think, 4 rupees. Or something.
We do need at least 4, yeah. To get to the tree rupee route and get enough rupees in from the trees, we do need to start with at least 4. Fox had a slight mishap in the Stalfo spawn room. That's Matt is the first one into the dark part of Eastern.
Yeah, so getting the dark square pot key, as affectionately, that's how I know all these pot names. At least this is what the rando calls in the spoiler log. Fox. Okay.
Oh no.
This is why the boomerang gets to earn its keep, like just in case you. Yeah. Yeah. It's a it's a dark and it's a square.
It is a square.
It's,
Yeah.
it is a pod.
Yeah, that's the
These
oddest
are
name
the
for.
great. Yes.
That's the oddest name for a room I've heard since X Block, which is
X block.
Yeah. Do you know what that is?
Is it the Skull Woods room?
No, it's the first. It's the Samaria basement of Misery Mire.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
yeah.
really look at the block, but there's an X of blocks surrounding.
Yes, that's
block.
right. That's right. I forgot what that room is called. Like if you actually.
But I think, but it's okay because no one knows that name because I only learned it from a YBA compendium.
Oh
so
really?
I don't think it really caught on.
I think the problem maybe with some of these rooms is that you don't really ever need to reference them. Like you just kind of like go do this room or something. I don't know. Like you place the block and everyone kind of knows what that room is without you making, I guess, an official name maybe.
Yeah. What you do in a video tutorial is you walk into a room and you say this room.
That's true.
And then you say first you do this, and then you do that. Okay, this room.
This room right here. This room.
And we're in the Armos Knights fight.
All right, Matt, very nicely done. Good quick kill. Fox picking up. All right, so very nice back of Eastern for both Fox and Matt. Also catching the pendant pretty low. Let's say probably the unfortunate part is that Fox didn't get any arrow drops. I don't know if I don't think Matt got either.
The lower the better. I think Fox's position is such that he might lose a frame or so, because the lower the better. Yeah, I didn't catch drops. Yeah,
I'm just noticing that Fox is just a tad, again, lower on arrows. Not the biggest deal. Maybe we'll have a good landmass fight and we won't need as many arrows, right? That's
of course.
Yeah,
and
but
Fox has a tutorial on landmo. It's sort of it's sort of a like a Fox knowledge dump of landmo. Like it's like everything everything Fox knows, all in one VOD. So it's pretty helpful for learning all the techniques.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to see. I'm very much looking forward then to this live demonstration by Fox. Hopefully he practiced what he preaches and shows us that landmo is in fact very fun.
I'm sure it'll be textbook.
Yes, text Fox book. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh,
Fox.
No.
I don't know if Fox usually goes for the spin speed. So, and yeah, it's hard to enter the library. So he's probably still getting used to it.
Okay. Yeah, I also don't know if Fox is, let's say, like a fan of spin speed.
Waiting.
Okay. Can you book dash here? Does that do anything?
Oh, I don't think that's a thing.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. The tablet screen, what do you call this tablet platform? Basically, there's a couple of different strats you can do. Not many people dash after going through the cutscene. Most people walk.
Okay, yeah, I don't actually know when, speaking of dashing, Fox is not having a good time with using the boots. Hopefully just early game jitters, just don't worry. It's only Light World. It doesn't matter.
That's so true.
Matt got some good RNG on the big key, getting the big key for desert. so he doesn't have to like stop his dash or anything. Fox also gets
Yeah.
very nice RNG.
Yeah, that looks
Love
good.
to see it.
I mean, the VOD jumped ahead for me, but Fox is still alive, so this is good.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, at 26 rupees, Fox will say, no, I will not pick up a pot. Same with Matt at 11, he's good. So a good place to be is 9 rupees. If the runners had less than 9, we would definitely see them pick up that pot. Because it's a faster 5 rupee than the far right 5 rupee from the first poultry.
That is okay. That is like very good knowledge to know. I guess, and this is maybe something that's more, Matt, more subtle, I guess. But it is very objective in how much time each rupee takes, even when they're on the ground so close. Because like this run, I guess, has been very, well, let's say, like well studied, and has pretty good longevity. There's been a lot of work in seeing. This particular one thing is better, like down to frames. So I guess given Fox's red rupee drop, can we actually skip a red rupee, or are we just gonna skip a bunch of blue rupees in the future?
Well, yeah, we won't. Yeah, we'll probably skip 1 or 2 blues. We're not quite at the place where we would skip a red because we would need. Oh, let's see. Because, well, that would take us to 46 if we got 4. I think at that point it would be like you get the blue or you get the red. But it's better to get the red.
More cost efficient. Or, yeah. All right. Starting on, in this case, let's see this text Fox book fight. Matt had a very, very good start. Unfortunately, like the language just kind of got a little bit away in the later phases, but Fox.
Wow.
Fox is all caught up. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm throwing? Are you sure?
Well, Fox will not be happy if he misses like a 2 cycle that he thinks he can get. So
okay.
That was probably a 3.
I think that was a 3
although
cycle.
I didn't count. Yeah. Okay, thank you. So yeah, nice catch up to Matt as they leave the dungeon in sync.
Yeah, see? All the other ones. All the little minor things. Yes, they do add up, especially at Fox's like PB level. So Fox is one of the few runners who actually has a 123 time. As like 123, I want to say 50 something, 53. Like don't like. It's around that area, but nonetheless, it is a 123, and little things here and there can certainly add up. They have much more impact. Now, Matt, of course, knows Slash himself. He has a mid 124, so 30-40 second odd difference between the two. But like, all of these things, I would say, maybe especially in a race setting, they're probably not going to matter as much physically as in like time-wise. That being said, mentally, all these little things will add up, especially if you have something, as you might say, that you were expecting to get better. Might just kind of start the negative mental tilt.
Oh yeah, the sync throughout this overworld has been pretty amazing, especially on the swim. So we're collecting the mirror, and obviously we don't have seeded RNG for these dead rocks, so Fox slashes a couple of them out of the way. Matt has no dead rocks interfering whatsoever.
Yeah, it's like the pre... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all synced up again.
Yeah, both runners have to wait for boulders. Yeah, we can see them turn right before exiting the stairs, and that's to help Link hold upright into the low position below the boulder ahead.
Okay. All right. Relatively unscathed, as in like very, very good. Matt, yes, to get hit, but one heart and 0 hearts going into Hera is very, very kind. We feel good about going into this dungeon.
Yeah.
At least from a not dying perspective. I don't know if anybody actually feels good about going into Tower of Hera. There have been many, many disasters in the Tower of Hera split.
Absolutely.
I think next year.
You've got
I was
Beatles.
gonna say next year. Yeah.
Go ahead.
You've got Beatles.
I was just gonna
you know.
say a long list of rooms, but you
yes,
get the idea.
Yes. Yeah, I think all the. By the way, this is why I think all of the, they're all these rooms in Hera actually have names. It's not just like this room, because people are like, I died in this room, I died in Petting Zoo, died in the basement, died at Moldorm, died in Beatles, like there's so many. there's a very long laundry list of things. I was also thinking, like, you know, so every season, right, we have our divisions, right, and then traditionally, like, Tower of Hera has been like the top one. How about next year? How about next year, Fox? Instead of like, you know, Hera, Desert, Eastern, and stuff like that, we'll just do all the floors of Hera. You know, like, so the top one is like Tower of Hera, 7th floor Moldorm. The next one is like 6th floor Moon Pearl Bomb Jump, right? Like, just continue onwards.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So, we have already come to our first named room. Beatles. Matt is not happy.
Yeah. Matt had to, oh, I did it. Okay, Matt had to slash one beetle away at the end.
Okay, yeah, Fox doesn't even have to go after the heart. I guess neither does Matt, because they're just so full health, so they don't have to go as low. Okay. Was that EBJ? On Fox's side? It's a regular bomb jump, a non-early bomb jump on Matt's side.
Well done.
Yeah. Okay. Minor adjustment in order to get the bumper dash. Okay, here we go. The final boss of basically the game. You beat Moldorm, you can beat the rest of the game. Eat! Everything's fine. Fox, this is why we have extra health coming in. Okay. Ooh, great fights, great fights.
That long dash from Fox was amazing. Moldorm just wanted to go for a walk. Fox said no.
I'm quite happy to see that there were no major disasters. Well, Matt had like again less happy beetle room, but this could have been like far worse, right? We've seen people fall on Moldorm, we've seen people die on Moldorm, we've seen people die in tile room. I mean, they're again, like, if you're gonna tell me that my Hera split only was down like 3 seconds, you know, ship it, put a stamp on it. I'm good. Let's go on.
Yeah. And like not losing 5 or 10 seconds to your opponent or more.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's also very
and
true.
So we see both runners in sync throughout the the beginning and the end of the segment, which was great to see.
All right. Matt got his unfortunate arrow drop on the bird. Probably not the greatest, but it is what it is. Yeah, otherwise it looks like we even have identical enemies that we kill as well, for Fox and Matt.
Probably.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that can happen. So if your movement is not clean when dashing down, you ought to be prepared and adjust to bait the bird or slash it away, because you don't want to get hit. That's what our runner's goal is right now. Don't get hit.
That's right. Yeah, Sankheart will not help you in this case. Sankheart just prevents you from dying. Not getting hit, it does not matter. We need, like, well, I was gonna say we need, like, Burna, which we can't get right now, or the Cape, which we also cannot get.
Yeah, all that
we'll
just have to get 80 rupees.
Okay. But, like, being here in Lost Woods, one of the earliest locations that you kind of, like, wander into, So it's usually not dangerous. It's just more of the surprises that can get in the way. Anything under the bushes that you may not expect, like the bombs, maybe a guard. Those are probably the worst ones because those chase after you. And unless you're like, for some reason, standing still on the bush when you like dash through it or something, then like you won't take damage. It just looks a little scary as you know, drive off into the run off into the sunset of explosion. And then here though is when we kind of get a little bit more dangerous because we've increased the well, I haven't increased, but we're going through the security, and you see like both like Fox and Matt not dashing in the center, and in a better chance in this case of not getting like frame ruled and then accidentally getting hit a little bit.
Matt went left and Fox went right, so that was quite interesting to see.
Yeah, I think mostly I've seen people just go left.
Yeah, it's left used to be the meta. Now there's a sort of a split. Oh no, Matt somehow didn't bake this guard quite right.
Oh.
They're still in sync though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very, very nice. We are potentially going to get pretty desynced as we get to the top of Agnum's Tower, because that is purely random. Now, they can, of course, be the same, or, like, nominally the same. I don't know, like whatever. 1 versus 2 blue balls, 2 versus 3, you know, so stuff like this. Or they can be very desperate, and I've seen, like 1 versus 11 checks.
Sure.
Yes.
That sounds right.
just an arbitrary number just thrown out there, no particular reason.
Yeah, I've seen 11 in my life. Oh no. Okay. Matt doesn't get knocked off. Yeah, but he does take damage.
Mm-hmm. I guess like how important are beams in these? I guess maybe it's just this room that Fox is doing.
It's the next one as well, because alerting the guards is easier when slashing the barrier.
Okay. Oh no.
And if you like, you can use the menu here. Like we see Matt menu, and we saw the guard move up, meaning that it won't get in Matt's way. So he'll know exactly what movement to do.
Yeah. Fox has a very, very nice castle tower.
Yeah.
So that's some pretty good movement. And then also we took 0 damage. If Fox, for whatever reason, missed the tree pull, we can, right here, like, assuming we don't get hit on Aga, we could pull the pyramid statue.
Yes.
Cannon, whatever thing, and we can get our 80 rupees.
That's right.
Huh? He should do it anyway, just because he can. Okay, okay. Fox, if you get like 2 blue balls and Matt gets like 6 or something, like just pull the statue, okay? It'll be cool.
I'm sure there's an incentive that someone will come up with to donate to make sure people do their pyramid tree pulls. We're already seeing blue balls, so it looks like 1 each so far.
1 each, yeah. All right, Matt has 2. Matt has 3.
Oof. It's not what you want to see on the first cycle.
Yeah, especially when you're not ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 4 for Matt. That's 2 for Fox, right?
I think so.
All right. Have we gotten a non-energy? Have we gotten an energy ball yet on Matt's side?
No.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no.
6 for 6.
Oh no. I regret saying 11. Please, please. This is maybe one of those times when, if you get enough blue balls, you're like, okay, well, how about you just give me like the 15 or something? Or, you know, you can do like a very comfy Dark World. And be like, I'm probably not PBing, but this just means I can play basically with 0 pressure.
Yeah.
Is that 8? Is that 8 so far?
It's at least 7 because we get the lightning cycle.
Okay.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. It's fine. We will... Matt has plenty of Dark World, namely all of Dark World, to catch up. Roughly about 2/3 of the run. It's a little less than, right? Because these guys are sub 130 runners. But Fox definitely gets a little bit of a head start going into pod. Now, I did not see a pyramid pull, unfortunately, so we are stuck with the amount of money that we started with. Oh, that was a very close encounter with the Ropa.
Yeah.
On Fox's
It's
side.
okay though. It doesn't catch you on its patterns. You can always walk past. I saw a runner dash into that Ropa the other day and I got super scared.
Oh, yeah.
But it's fine too.
I don't know if I've actually seen, I guess, anyone get frame ruled. Not that I don't think is, let's say, recommended. Like, don't actually try. It's one of those, like, you know, like, if someone dares you to do it, like, don't actually go try it because it's just bad. It's a bad idea. But maybe for science one day in a prac hack.
Yeah, it feels like 2 dashes would be optimal, or it would look fine. But yeah, I could definitely see the Ropa coming down on top of you on the second dash.
Yes, Fox was like rich enough where he can actually afford to get hit by Kiki and then, like not have to farm money. Nobody wants to get hit by Kiki because, or whatever, lose Kiki, because we are gonna incur a pretty major time loss because we gotta go back for him.
And Palace of Darkness looking good so far. Fox now going to the arena, preparing for hammer jump. And Matt going to get the big key.
Yeah, Fox is lining up. We did get the small heart drop. Very nice hammer jump. Only I think 1 pause buffer to set things up. So no, nothing to complain about. Getting the heart drop is like, in my opinion, is actually kind of nice to see. Just because then I feel much more confident I will get my fairy. Like I have a much better, because like it's just the next drop in the Pokemon for TR, as opposed to if I don't see it's not, again, not the end of the world, but then it's just like, oh, I still need 2 more drops. And sometimes the fairy does not come, and then you're just sad.
Oh, a high five for our runners. They're in the arena, but for different directions.
One's it's like changing of the guards. One's leaving, one's coming. Oh, is this good enough on Fox's side? Okay, all right.
Yeah, I've seen people push the statue 2 times to the right when I think they've been centered. Fox knew that he was far enough right and could just push up.
Okay, that's good. Because sometimes when when the statue is doesn't quite register, then oh my gosh, it's so bad.
And
you
don't
keep
get
pushing.
me wrong.
Yeah.
Fox was on the very last pixel. Oh no. Archery.
Yeah.
Takes 2 arrows for Matt.
Yeah, the nice part at least that Matt was able to not, I guess, like have the beetles go far enough north. So then at least he can, like when he did hit the switch, he can just kind of like do the normal movement and just like dash over and then dash up and then dash up over. As opposed to sometimes you get the beetle crowding you and then he'll hit you before you get you can get your dash off, and then you're just sad again.
Nice key dash for Fox. As he goes into the Helma fight. Key dash is always so nice.
Oh
you
yeah.
can just hold out your sword.
Flying.
Oh, that's good. So Fox got pinned at the bottom wall, and so what we saw Fox do there was do a dash turn so that he could face up, because there's absolutely no room to walk up because you'll hit King Helmasaur. So Fox was able to turn up and hammer, which it's perfect because you're exactly as close as you need to be to hit Helma with a hammer with no spin speed armed.
Oh, that's great. Oh my gosh. Oh no,
It's
Matt.
like the stars align in that room.
Mm-hmm. Can we ever get like moons aligned? Is that something? Maybe
Today,
that's rare.
I hope that's a thing. Sure.
Yeah.
But nice fight for Matt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, had a little bit of unfortunate fireballs in phase 1. You can actually kind of see like part of the reasons. It's not controllable. It's just like, especially for the original game, any extra animations or sprites tends to lag the game a little bit. As you kind of even see, not only was Matt trying to avoid all of the fireballs and the splitting and the whatever, which takes extra time, but then also like his movement's a little bit slowed down because, well, and the game needs to render everything. Yeah, but so far, this the sank cart hasn't necessarily been necessary. The purpose of safeties is not to always use them. It is to almost say that I'm getting the safety so I don't have to use them, psychologically and physically.
Yeah, there's a different psychology I've heard, and one has come from Bwayne, which is when he picks up Sankheart, he feels like he plays sloppier. So
oh, really?
Yeah, if he just doesn't get Sankheart, he's gonna play normally and just be safe.
Interesting.
Safe in a good way, I assume. It could be the opposite for other runners, of course.
Yeah,
like,
that's actually kind of true.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You could play like in a way that you're not comfortable with, like too safe, and then lose tons of time.
Yeah, yeah. That actually brings up like a very good point. Like, as you said, just how like people take, let's say, like negative or positive feedback, and it's different interpretation, right? Some people do better on when they're positively encouraged, like, oh, you can do this, right? Like, and then some people do better when you say like, oh my gosh, you're terrible. Like, how could you put up this kind of time? And then that kind of like, well, I guess now what motivates, like, I have something to prove to you now, right? Right. And so yeah, it's good to see.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so one thing we can do is get a flute dash so that we don't waste any time charging a dash. Somehow that isn't something that Fox did on that screen. He needed to hold a dash after the flute cutscene. Matt, not too far behind considering all the delay of the castle tower, Aghanim blue balls, that is. So yeah, now Matt's in the cutscene.
Yeah. Good to see in this case that nobody's taken any unnecessary damage. You don't need a lot of health in Thieves Town. Again, it's, I don't know, maybe if you play better when you're, I guess, more under pressure, then yeah, feel free to like bump into a Snapdragon on your way in or something. That's all fine too. But here we're pretty interested in keeping our health. We don't need it for beams or anything, but again, you don't necessarily know what would happen.
Yeah, beams don't really do anything in this segment. Sometimes you can get a Bari out of your way, but it's not something I see very often. Ooh, we've got a Zazak in the way for Fox.
We got comboed.
Yeah, got pinballed between a red and a blue.
Oh, Josh, actually bringing up a very good point. Yes.
Well, I'm I keep hearing different things because the last thing I heard, I forgot who said this, but there is lag introduced by having a sword beam on screen, and I am not sure how much that loses.
Okay, yeah, because I think with beams there's a chance. I don't know what the actual mechanics are, but yeah, I heard you can. The way they save time is that you can hit blind earlier than you can with a sword slash.
Yes.
But then yes, like I don't know how consistent that is because sometimes I've also seen if the timing's slightly different, then you take more damage and then things go off script and then you're unhappy.
Yeah, it's not too terribly different. It is a little different, but yeah, when you have beams, you definitely want that far left kill if you can get it. And yeah, I would like to see the sort of side-by-side video to confirm that sword beams are faster or not. All right, so as we go through Thieves Town, Fox now has Blind as a follower, and we have Mitts. And we see a falling tile, no! But we didn't see the floor break, which is good.
Okay, yeah. We're normally supposed to not see. We're supposed to be none the wiser about the dangers of that room. I'm just saying. Like, nothing trap-ish is supposed to be on our radar. That was just a very innocent and innocuous room that you just go get your mitts for.
And I'm surprised, but Fox lost arrows at the Stalfos. I don't usually see that thing drop our arrows, but oh well.
Okay, everybody, put on your best software developer mentality. We do not like the sun. We like being inside and getting our tan by the glow of our monitor. There's nothing wrong with using light mode, okay? I'm just putting it out there. I know there are a lot of haters for this.
So much light mode propaganda from their mouths.
Listen, if it keeps me awake at 3 a.m. and because I need to fix something, alright, I'm not gonna complain.
Nothing wrong with that.
Alright, Matt. Here, in a playful hammer for blind. Alright, well done.
Nice to see little differences. Oh, I didn't see how Fox started, but Matt starts the fight with Link inside the light. Runners have slightly different movements for their phase 2 and 3.
Yeah,
Matt had Cardinals used in phase 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, even though everyone, the coinage is that blind is a scripted fight, somewhat on more of a meme, and like it's actually pretty surprising, pleasantly surprised in my opinion, to see how many different scripts there are, and like yeah, they're all 9 hits in a more, let's say, like coordinated fashion, but we kind of saw that everyone has their own version. In fact, actually, when Matt was grinding his 125, the 8th hit, I believe, for blind, was something that just consistently gave him trouble. So he actually had to like work quite a bit and to eventually kind of nail down this fight. So.
That's absolutely the hit to work on, for sure. The middle one in phase 3.
Okay, we're temporarily swordless.
Yes. We are.
This is when...
like 0.5% swordless in the speedrun.
Yeah. Alright, we have the best weapon in the game. that is permanent. I guess melee weapon. You could maybe argue for other things
Mm-hmm.
like fire rod or whatever. Oh, Fox also gets the fence dash. We are feeling good, just
That's
like
hype.
the light world with the spin speed out of Saha. This is the equivalent. Like
Mm-hmm.
your run in Dark World is gonna feel great after this.
Yeah, this is a good marker for the second half of the run, because our first half of the dungeons are before Skullwood starts. And the second half are with Skullwoods and after.
Mm-hmm.
So good to set a tone for this half of the run.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course also this is the half where you get to, I guess you get the most amount of time with the tempered sword, right? As like very beginning we got the fighter sword, and that was for I don't know how many, like 22 minutes I guess or something like that. And then we get Master Sword for well Castle Tower and Pod,
Another
and
20
then
minutes.
yeah, and then like now we get tempered for 45. That's great.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think it was Vortex who said like thank goodness tempered Ganon saved so much time over Master Sword Ganon. Otherwise, I think NMG would just be on Master Sword the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like I mean we saw how long getting the tempered sword, like how much of an investment that is, and yes, like if you have Master Sword only, you drop into Ganon significantly earlier than you do for like when you have tempered sword and getting it. But man, like.
Shoutouts to the
Easiest
Stuck
room in the
Mummy.
game.
And
Easiest room in the game.
Matt knew exactly where he could stop that statue push on the earliest pixel. We have a good fire snake for Fox as it goes up. Been set up for Matt. Skullwood's bomb jump.
Yeah, and the nice part of the bomb jump also is, well, we would want the full power of tempered. So losing beams in this case is actually quite beneficial. Kind of get a 2-for-1 because you bomb jump to save the time over to get the big to get the fire rod, and then you don't have to worry about beams. And Fox is going to hopefully show us why the tempered sword is so worth it. Oh,
Okay, so there's an
fight.
extra slash, but simply a 2-spike fight, so well done.
Yeah.
It was hard to like
Sometimes.
get oriented to chase the moth all the way to the left side, but Fox handled it well.
Yeah, and sometimes, like, yeah, it's a 2-spike fight, as you said, but sometimes it's like, they're just barely kind of started shaking sometimes, as opposed to, like, these guys have, the spike started really, like, being able to be mobile, so.
Yeah, it was fast.
It can be, like, yeah, a little misleading, but it's still, that was a very, very good performance. Not giving Matt any room to catch up so far.
And Matt drops into the moth fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's got a left-hand moth too. This is dangerous. Okay. Perfect hit into the block to end the fight.
Yeah. I'm not sure really what happened on Matt's side. Like, it looked like the sword, like, he was, like, right on top of Moth, maybe? So he couldn't get any hits in? Because otherwise, the fight looked like it started very, very well, like, very good, and then got kind of mangled.
It happened so fast, I don't even know what happened. Uh-oh. Not sure what happened to Fox's position, but he knew he was in a not safe zone, so he wanted to return to the right, and needed to space the guard away before dashing up. By the way, this broken bridge screen, we see a lot of runners dash fully along the bottom and then simply dash up, and that gets rid of a lot of RNG.
Oh, okay. That's good to know then.
Yeah, because of a moblin walk can get in your way if you cross in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, I also saw the Fox. Yeah.
A safe dash for Fox. not dashing into the ropo.
Okay, all right, Matt. Actually using his mirror to just make some last-minute adjustment. Looks like he did get the quick warp, so good use.
Yeah, the quick warp saves 34 frames, and there's a lot of places like that we see it used. Yeah, Matt does the same dash at Broken Bridge. Uh-oh, here we go. Okay, so Matt was slightly late starting the Lotto dash, but he got it done. No damage.
There are, I think, several clips at this point of Matt making that Ropa dash and then dashing into the wall.
Oh my
he
gosh.
got stuck in there. It's pretty funny, but like it's not something maybe you want to see in a race. So I very much like maybe I can understand if you maybe do some, let's say, like race safe strats where you like kind of do what Fox did, and then you're guaranteed in this case to not let's say get completely screwed over.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see it, but Fox won't let us because
Yeah.
he's doing the safe dash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so Fox does a interesting thing, a menu to check the position of the Zoras, and he chooses to go left because there's a Zora in the path on the right side.
Oh no, Matt got hit. This is not good.
Yeah, it's really helpful to have beams for Ice 2, which Fox is in right now.
Yeah, right here is the one of the main reasons why you want the beams, so you can kill the Bari with impunity and then just kind of slip and slide your over to go get the key. You can use Fire Rod here, but then as we kind of seen from before, the Fire Rod it takes a lot of time to burn, like the burning animation. Can be like pretty long, so this is one of the reasons why you like don't actually want to use the Fire Rod. Plus, it does use like more magic, which also you don't want. Matt has no chance of getting a heart, but well done getting into the water.
Yeah, I wasn't sure that we needed to slash that Zora, and Matt showed us that that position is where we can simply cross above it. Let's see what Matt does here. Yeah, he's got a sparking Bari, so yeah, he tried the Fire Rod, but it was just a miss, so he just waited it out and slashed.
Okay. One of the landmark bomb jumps of this game. Well done by Fox. Ice Palace bomb jump saves... I don't know, how much time does it save? Like 2 minutes?
Oh my gosh. A long time, yeah, at least 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm curious now. I'll check like later, but we do see like a no bomb jump used in the glitchless category, glitchless dungeon order, and it's such a long dungeon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I think so this way when you do IPPJ, you're really just going over through the dungeon kind of once. Oh, is that bomb low enough, high enough? No.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
I can't
no.
believe this. This is so heartbreaking when this happens. It happened to me the other day, and I was just so shocked by it because it's like a room that has a script that I think I know, but sometimes you just veer off course a little.
The bomb hitbox is like much bigger than I think would really just give it credit for, or maybe one might expect. So I've seen like bomb placements that have been pretty, let's say, like far off from quote unquote where you're supposed to put it, and it's like it's pretty generous. So it's for bomb to kind of miss is really kind of just furthering on. Fox is surviving. We did it.
He did survive. He did survive. Matt needed to survive penguin lineup.
Oh my gosh. Is everything gonna be okay here?
He's not afraid. He's going for a spin clip. No problem
wow.
here.
I am impressed. That's kind of like if you get hit by that invisible spike on the left hand side, if you like clip out too far, then you're only down to 2 hearts, and like 3 hearts going into cold stare is significantly better than going into with 2 hearts because you can at least tank out icicle hit, and like here, it's everything's fine. So I mean, he has 3 hearts. So we're fine. We just need to have a normal textbook cold stare fight.
Yeah.
And then nobody has to worry.
The ice blocks are so much harder to avoid than cold stare, even when doing the script correctly.
Oh
There we
my
go.
gosh, beautiful, beautiful. Well done, Matt.
Yeah, Matt's able to save time in that room.
Nobody was worried about him dying. Definitely not me.
Me neither. Alright, so Fox is now collecting ether. And
He
he's
will
dead
attempt
Fox.
to collect ether. Why didn't we get
Yeah,
the powder? Or the mushroom? Oh no, I guess we need powder.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not an ideal overworld, but he hasn't taken damage, which is remarkable. And we see Fox nudge every wall. 3 walls on the way to this quick warp were nudged. Not really nudged, but rubbed against, and that is a setup for the quick warp, where Fox can simply menu and then dash to the left to get into the to get into the portal. Oh no, not again.
Can you read Hylian? Is that more or less foreign to you than Japanese?
I don't know if that was a meme, but I almost died last time I thought I saw the Hylian text on Fox's screen, and this time we actually saw it.
It would be more of a meme if you read the pedestal. Because you're actually not supposed to do that.
No.
But here, like, I guess we'll maybe see if we end up. I guess we don't never get bombos. Never mind. This is our only tablet. I don't know if you know if like Fox has a normal shopping route or if he's just kind of always been he's always okay. Yeah, because I've also seen him. Yeah, I've also seen him do kind of whatever the opponents do, and maybe especially on restream just to kind of line things up, right? So then we're not guessing, I guess, between the end of Ice, and like the beginning of Mire or Turtle Rock.
Yeah. But I think, yeah, I don't know how much reward Fox had in that. Oh, that bar is really annoying. It's so rare that it hits, but it hit Matt. Yeah, so I think Fox finds his route so much comfier that there's just no reason to change. Not to mention, any change you do to your route is gonna like mess up your splits. If there were like some gold save or something.
Yeah. Matt's a very big proponent of hookshot first, so he doesn't have this in his splits, but I do think that there's a little like celebration bell that goes off in his head once he turns into Smith, because that's like the last spin speed he has to do for the game.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. And we, of course, saw Fox have the Death Mountain spin speed as his last. And boy, was it the longest spin speed ever since he was dodging boulders.
And dead rocks, yeah. Oh, it's a very nice distance on Matt's side, though.
Yeah.
Quite far into the peg.
Shadow has reached the peg. Fox, upper left of Crystal. I like that we're able to compare rooms with given this shopping. Oh my gosh. Josh becoming aware of our names that we talk about every race, every
Don't worry.
league. But it's true. Matt does boomer shopping. And a nice hammer dash into the big key room. Does Fox go for that too? I think so, yeah. Saves 5 frames or so. And there's a little nudge that Fox does on that dash to the left, which gives Link a farther hop to the left. Which is
interesting.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
Matt's getting kind of bullied in Swamp.
That Phelp just dashed right in front of him. Oh wait, was that supposed to be dead already, maybe? I think...
Really?
Isn't that the one that... I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure.
I'm not really sure what ends up happening in Swamp. It does seem like the vast majority of enemies do not end up getting killed, just because it takes more time to kill them, and so like you don't necessarily like try to go out of your way or anything like that. So then if they're just kind of there, they're there.
Yeah. There's one that's usually gone, and I don't know if that one was the one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Matt walks up. That's interesting. I don't usually see that.
Yeah, I guess maybe he was just too high for that. Okay, we're getting some refill room and resources.
Oh yeah, so now they're even on arrows. Yeah, it just goes to show in this dungeon, and especially in Waterfall Room, there's basically no safe movement you can do. Every direction you take, Link has a chance of dashing into the hover.
Okay. Valiant, zero attempt, zero cycle attempt on Matt's side, but Fox gets it, so plus 6 seconds.
I thought Matt had a better fight, although I couldn't really tell looking back and forth, but I thought Matt did it at least as well as Fox. The thing is that there is RNG to how long Argus does its movement, so Fox may have been more fortunate with that. Or maybe just did it better.
Matt looked like he had a very good start. It's just, yeah, as you said, I don't know how aggressive, I guess, Argus can be with his movement, like basically rushing towards you, and so that messes up your the puff timing or anything like that, or maybe just ends up hitting you, and then you have you can no longer hook dash the way that you wanted to.
Accidentally started watching past Matt because he just got dead rocked before Ether Tablet.
Oh, really?
And that is such a rough time loss, but past Matt knew to simply dash down and then back up, which was a good recovery because, and not to go on and on about this, but I would, in his shoes, have dashed all the way to the left, which would be a huge time loss. All right. So Fox already has Ether and is going straight to Meyer. Matt now has to collect.
Oh my god.
No, he gets dead rocked by the same thing. And no, in this case, we cannot scroll up to remove it. We do have to continue waiting for it. So unfortunately, Matt lost a heart in the process, which is pretty costly because ideally he wants beams for Meyer too.
Are we maybe gonna farm a heart? Get lucky? We can try and...
Oh my gosh.
Come back!
I don't think we would go for that fairy, but that is tempting.
Can he get a heart in the Ice Rod cave screen?
Sure. Or at Wizrobes in Meyer 2. We did see how beams speed up Meyer 2 for Fox, pulling off fast Meyer 2. But yeah, the Ice Rod overworld is certainly a possibility for a heart. Here's one, here's two. Oh, but yeah, Matt's already passed it.
They're too far. Yeah, they're too far.
That was a dangerous situation to just like slash every enemy and make sure you don't get hit. So Matt did the right thing by just doing the screen.
Yeah, and this is one of the dangers of getting, let's say, like hookshot or a hookshot early and then going to the mountain, because the mountain is just so notorious. Oh, but Matt gets the last heart from the crab. Huzzah! Everything's fine. Yeah, but if you take more hearts of damage, like you can see in this case, it's not like a Death Mountain is that has a lot of RNG component to it. Like just because like, you can be 123 unarmed just like Fox and everybody else, and you still get Dead Rock and Boulder the same, and you really want health, as we kind of saw on Fox's side, to be able to do beams and Fastmire too.
My gosh, I looked away and I didn't see how Matt recovered the heart.
Oh, he was waiting for the flute bird to grab him, and then there was a
it.
crab literally next to him. He slashed and he picked up the heart, and then he got picked up. It's like
Perfect.
Great timing.
Yeah, that's what we hope for. We boomers who do this strat.
Alright, Fox. Oh, unfortunately gets denied the spark gamble.
Oh yeah.
Because the fire snake was going with him, like with traffic, and as opposed to against traffic. So we couldn't gamble.
Fire snake going under the speed limit, please.
I don't know if it's a good or bad thing to see, like, if you're gonna get a ticket, I think I would rather get a ticket for going too fast than too slow. Like, for many reasons, because I feel like if you go too slow, that's actually more of a danger than if you go too fast.
I think Fox went too fast in Spike Room. That's my theory. He's gotten hit by that BMOS a couple of times recently. I'm curious if that has to do with how fast you take the walk after hitting the button, the switch on the floor.
Hey, look, it's the X room.
It is X block.
The X block room. Is there anything else of note in that room? Like enemy, or like
a key door.
Switch, a key door. Okay.
45 rupees.
Huh?
We don't need those 45 rupees, but they're there. Maybe we'll...
Maybe in the randomizer one day, we will enemize out the rupees on the floor. Like
oh yeah.
Pod and Eastern, and then there'll be, I don't know, there'll be something else, like, I'm not sure what it would be, but, you know, then we'll have a reason to have a name for that room.
Oh my gosh.
That's a kind of scary mirror there. But Fox, I think he knew what he was doing. So.
Oh, it was okay. My theory. I'm sure enraged Fox. It's not that he went too fast. It's that he just failed to open the chest, so he got shot.
Okay. It's really amazing what these guys can do, right? Like, obviously, like some of like the bigger tag, hammer jump,
Ooh.
Ice Palace bomb jump, clean movement, 123 time, and then it's like some of the simpler things are opening chests, picking up pots.
Oh yeah.
Stuff that.
The impossible techniques of A Link to the Past. Too hard. Ooh, Matt. Yeah, that's a good way to recover. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Matt
was
took
a bit worried.
hit because he was too far to the left and had to adjust. But we're good, I think. Let's take a look here. Spooky? Action.
Yes. Okay. Fox. Oh, he did not get Ice Rod. Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit of time.
Ice Rod is picked up in Turtle Rock. Josh has a treatise on picking up Ice Rod and T-Rock.
Yes, I do remember this.
And it has a few advantages. You get to make sure you have a bomb for opening Ice Rod Cave. You get a menu. That's a one move menu in Mire. Stuff like that. Ooh.
Is the net frame difference?
Pardon?
Yeah, is the net frame difference? Is it like 1 frame difference between when you get the Ice Rod?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't even know if there's a frame difference.
I thought there was some very nominally small difference between, I think, when you're supposed to get the ice rod, but from all the reasons you mentioned, though, just like a lot of other things, for the speedrun, it's surprisingly more personal. Like it can be pretty personalized. Like you can choose not to do something, you can choose to do something, and then you can choose to do something different ways in order to save the time. So more often than not, it does seem though like once you've kind of picked, let's say, a route, you may be sticking with it because that's what your splits are.
Oh yeah, that's my reason. Oh, nice quick warp for Fox, right? Yeah, I almost spoke too soon, but oh, here we go. Oh, okay.
All right, I'm ready for the Waffle House. Oh my gosh, look at that! Look at that!
Yeah, he dashed sort of underneath, taking the bottom route. That was nice and fast.
Only to get hit by a dead rock later. It's fine. Fox is coming in with full health, sword beams. Not necessary again because it's a very much of a luxury to come in with sword beams, especially since we know we're getting a fairy pretty early. So then this amount of health is just really, again, just like icing on the cake. Like we don't need anything else really. We can take so much damage and then we'll just recover it all. Beams, I think, are kind of nice in that you saw what kind of Fox was doing earlier. He can kind of kill the Baris from afar, so then they just have zero chance of being able to interfere with you.
Yeah.
Especially when they just kind of wander into your route, and then like what you want, like the instinctive thing to do, just like when you see any other enemy, is to slash. You do not slash. Take the damage. Or if you fire at them because you're gonna get knocked off the platform otherwise. The guarantee.
Oh, yeah.
Good chomps.
The clear mouse guarantee. The guarantee you do not want. You do not want.
That is true. This is true.
Torches for Matt. So Fox has 7 arrows. He does go for the arrow pot.
What number of arrows, out of curiosity, would you have so you would not pick up those arrows? Because those arrows look pretty free in order to.
It's different depending on whether you need. It's different on whether you will get Mike's arrows or not, and that's in before Ice Armors, and it's different depending on like whether you'll need to get those arrows anyway. Like if you have so low arrows that you need to get that chest, then you can skip the pot. So I'm not totally sure of the numbers for Fox. Oh, I missed chomps for Matt. Matt is down to 4 hearts, so he's got to be careful. Fox is cruising through with beams. We get a heart drop for Matt. So the fairy might come during double pokies. We'll see if he gets it. Oh yeah, and Vortex makes another good point. Another factor involved in your arrow routing is if you do mirror mimics, which saves 2 arrows because you're clipping one of the mimics out of bounds. Nice low. Ooh. Beautiful fast laser skip for Fox, even getting the dash out. Oh my gosh. Matt is fine. He went for the squeeze. It doesn't matter. He can take that damage. A different kind of squeeze than we normally say. So we have Crystal Roller Room coming up.
Yeah, unfortunately no beams, so we can't save a little bit of time, but it's fine. Unlikely that it will matter in the grand scheme of this race.
Right.
Ooh, Fox gets a very nice dash poke on the Tronics nest. Yeah.
Yeah, this is good. Both double pokes, or not double pokes, both dash pokes save time. Excuse me, they save magic, so Fox will have less.
Which does save time.
Yes. Nice fight.
Ooh, Matt doesn't quite really get the fast beetle skip, so I had to readjust, knock the beetle down, and then we got the key. Yeah, I think the dash pokes, I want to say is like semi-recent. Not it wasn't really like there's a textbook fight where you just start slashing, what is it, like 5 times for each head in the back, and then the first time I saw was Airy who did this, and then he showed us that you can actually save time on the refill frames. True 122 runner. This decade, thank you, Doom. All right, Matt's showing us the more, let's say, like traditional try next clear. Now, I guess, like, does it save on magic refill if you... Or, like, save time, like, if you're, let's say, like, low on health?
No, that's the thing. You have to be high on health for it to be good time save.
So, see, Matt knew that he was already down, like, half a magic bar, so he just took some health damage for free. See?
True. Yeah, I'm not clear on the history since poke dashes are being discussed. It certainly does sound like an invention of FSG, and he was active in 2019.
Okay, so I guess maybe just didn't really get much adoption then until like semi recently. Like I said, I haven't seen a lot of people do it until maybe in the last, let's say, like couple-ish years at this point. But that doesn't mean though that people like didn't know about it or do it before.
Right. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm surprised by that. Apparently, Fox threw the boomerang too low, and the boomerang on the return hit both switches.
Like yeah. The designers of this game, they knew what they were doing by putting 2 switches in there. They were probably laughing about it or like chuckling. It's like, okay, let's see how people do this and just get completely screwed over sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the biggest dev troll. Matt now going into Ganon's tower. Both runners have an extra bomb.
Okay.
So Fox drops one before going to get his arrows.
Yeah, and having an extra bomb here, like only one extra bomb is fairly innocuous, right? As in, like, if you have the extra one, we can just kind of drop it whenever when we menu 2 bombs. Often at the top of GTs, you can kind of get rid of all of them. It's kind of when you get the 8 bomb drop from the Pokey, presumably by accident, that's when you, I guess you're kind of more or less stuck with the number of bombs you have. I'm sure Matt did not mean to do that. Although, is he okay on arrows? Oh no, I guess he will be if he gets mic arrows. Okay.
Right.
That could have been like a big brain. Well, I guess it still wouldn't have been enough. Like he could have gotten the 5 arrows from that pot, like from that pot in the room, and then maybe skip these arrows.
Yeah, he takes a bop from the anti-fairy, but it's fine. He just will want a magic pot on the second floor.
Yeah, on the climb. Yeah. Yo, no!
Oh no!
One of the extra arrows.
Didn't see what happened there.
Okay, cheerful. Everything's cheerful. Good thing there were backup arrows.
Oh, Dow with the real history. Thanks everyone for kind of talking about the history of that trick, which probably came from Tass. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Fox could not catch the final fire rod shot, unfortunately.
Yeah. Alright, no mimics were generous enough to give Matt any extra arrows. It's three arrows is still fine going into the gauntlet.
Yeah,
he doesn't need
good.
very many. Just a couple to get through himself through the first couple rooms. Everything else after that is kind of like we don't need arrows anymore. Alright, Matt. Being a gamer, I'm reading the RNG correctly for GBZ. Dang pokes, man. That's doing a good job of avoiding taking damage. Yeah. You see one of the few uses of the arrows that we have left remaining. Just kind of to pin that Zizek. I really like that strat. It just seems like such a nice and consistent way of taking care of that room. Just in case. Oh my god, did Matt get like a 2-for-1? He shot one fire rod shot and then like hit both Lambos? That's what it looked like to me. Maybe he shot multiple ones and I just like didn't quite catch it, but it looked really cool.
Yeah, I didn't catch the final shot, but it's very possible that that final shot hit at the same time that the previous one did. Or, I don't know, maybe it was just a big area of effect.
Oh, is that triple for Fox?
Yeah. So this is a challenging fight. We hope for nice and easy patterns here.
Oh my gosh, yes, Fox is getting quite fortunate. The only thing unfortunate I think he had was the blue ball that he couldn't control.
Yeah. Exactly. So 3 cycles as good as it can be on that RNG. Alright,
Matt taking his free Japanese 1.0 ROM quick warp, quick swap. We don't have any bombs anymore, so he gets a free menu over to the next item. Fox is already into the Ganon fight, so we saw them practicing earlier before the race, which I deemed was illegal. Because you're not allowed to practice before a race.
Exactly.
Very nice 1-in-1 though. He also cannot control how many warps he gets. So we're just gonna hope in this case that is not a million.
Right, a million would definitely put Fox behind in this race if Matt gets a normal amount.
Okay, looks manageable. But, okay, in theory though, the number of warps here is like, it can in fact be infinite, in theory.
Yeah.
Okay. that is
nothing stopping it. from going on forever.
I'm kind of surprised maybe we can't, like, we haven't hit, I guess, like a bigger maximum or whatever. Like, I don't know what the record is for number of Ganon warps that people have had. But then again, like, the 15 blue balls also doesn't happen that often. But I think we've probably seen that happen more often than, like, this gigantic number of Ganon warps. I feel like people would have talked about it otherwise more so.
And Ganon is down for Fox.
GG's, Fox. Well done. Solid 125. Fox qualifier this time to get in Tower of Hera was a high 124, like 124, I want to say 52. He was, I think, just ahead of Matt by like 5-ish seconds or something like that. Let's just double check. Oh, other way around. Fox has a 124.57, and so to kind of be within like, you know, 1 to 1.5 minutes. Yeah, it's quite good for race setting, especially.
And we are joined by Fox. Hello and congrats.
Hello, Fox. GG's.
Thank you. Shoutouts to FSG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do a lot of FSG trash.
Yeah, including Try Next, Oak Dashes.
One thing people don't know that I do because of FSG is when I do fast laser skip, if I don't get the right plus A at the start of the room, I just go for a 1 frame down left cancel at the end and try it anyway.
Oh, okay. That will get you lined up on either of the 2 stopping points? Or
yeah, if you successfully get the 1 framer, yeah.
Matt
GG,
finishing the run?
Yeah,
with a 126. Nice race. Matt kept up the pace after 7 blue balls.
I felt like I was gonna win because of only Aghanim RNG, so I don't know what happened to Matt that extended the gap after that, but I guess I'm kind of glad that it did in one way, because I would feel bad winning based on RNG, but I'm also kind of sorry for whatever happened to Matt.
There wasn't anything, like, I think, major. Although I think the gauntlet maybe had some hiccups.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was probably just like a lot of small things, like here and there, and like there was no Chomp's disaster, like, you know, no death on cold stare, stuff like that. I guess you both got deadrocked in a similar fashion.
It was so much my fault
that
I got deadrocked. I was just being so greedy.
Okay, I was a little curious. I didn't know.
Oh right, yeah. Vortex also.
Oh yeah, I heard you guys.
We had some ice armos. Yeah, that was also very cheerful.
Scrap Matt. GG Matt.
Matt. Yo, Matt. GG's.
Hello. GG's.
So obviously the blue ball count was rough, but you still kept up the pace. Still challenged.
It wasn't my best. I don't know. It's hard. You're like a million blue balls. You're like a million years behind. I was like, well, if he dies the cold stare, I can come back. And then I was like, started to think about going to bed, and I was like,
he tried.
It's tough to keep up motivation once that thought creeps into your mind, you know.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
it's tough to play well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Actually, I usually don't even know how many blue balls Fox got. I just looked and I was like, oh,
I got 2.
Okay,
so
well, even that, that's not like, I suppose it's like 40 seconds or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, Fox lost some time on cold stare, but not that much.
I lost some time before cold stare. So that was probably evened out.
Oh yeah, some ice overworld and stuff. It feels so bad to get hit in ice overworld by a Zora fireball because you see it coming. But yeah, it's a time loss. What other highlights of the run for you, Matt?
Highlights? Not too many highlights. Some low lights though, notable, like
Sure.
missing the Stalfos and Ice. What else do we have? Getting dead rocked in Mire. Some shenanigans in Turtle Rock. I messed up Armos and GT. I couldn't count to 4 on Ganon, and I almost missed Torch Glitch, but we got there. But you know, pretty standard runs. Like
yeah,
so just mistakes here and there.
I changed a few strats like this week, and I messed up all of them, so that was fun. I lost like probably 2 seconds going for unholy spin speed.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do this this like dash turn tablet read thing, and instead I managed to just read the Hylian like twice before pressing Y somehow.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I was gonna lose my mind.
That was
I
pretty
heard.
funny.
Yeah, Hera was awesome to see because both of you started and stopped the segment at the same time. So that looked good.
My Hera was fine except Moldorm, which was, I don't know, I lost my mind on the last couple hits.
Right. I didn't see how he got away from you. He just did.
I don't even know, man.
Any other thoughts on the runs, either of you?
No, GG's again. Thanks for the race.
Yeah. GG's, thank you. Thanks for the commentary and the restream. It's fun as always.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you guys. Thank you.
Hey guys, my mic works again. What's up?
Welcome.
Yo, Pops.
Congrats, Fox, on your win. GG, Matt. Thank you, Comms. Do you guys have a raid target in mind? We got Nash running NMG, Corey, several people online right now. You want to pick since you won, Fox?
Sure, is somebody actually doing a run?
Yeah, Corey's on pretty good. Oh,
Yeah,
this is
Corey's
a
on-
low lag. Oh yeah, that's fun too.
Yeah, let's raid Corey. Corey's on a good run. I don't know if it's quite PB based, but it's a good run for low leg for sure.
Sounds good. Well, we'll send you guys that way. Thanks again. You guys have a good night.
Thanks, take care.